Postecoglou, he's probably thinking, I don't want that trophy ever again because they're 1-0 down. But suddenly they win it 2-1 and they're up to second in the table. And it's all smiles. Incredible scenes at Spurs. But what about Sheffield United? You've got to feel for them.
Well, I don't know. This is an opportunity, right? I mean, Spurs were the better team in this game and left it very, very late. And that great story about Ange Postecoglou continues, right? Because he's been so good ahead of the game. Of course, there was so much talk. And I think the way he's approached the situation with Richarlison, right? He understood that there's so much going on in his life. And, sometimes managers say the right things. But to me, it's always about how you say it, right? And I don't know if it's his voice. I don't know if it's his way of talking about issues and football in general that kind of makes you like Ange Postecoglou, even if you didn't know him before. And I think that's the story. And of course, Richarlison paying it back, not starting. Obviously, he wanted to shield him from some of the issues here, even in a game like this where you'd expect Spurs to beat Sheffield United at home. It wasn't the case for the longest time. So in he comes and scores the equalizer, beautiful header. Of course, and then plays a part in that winning goal. I don't even know which minute it was because it seemed like we played a
101st.
third period in hockey there. But Spurs find a way, of course, which is part of the story about Ange Postecoglou, Spurs, Harry Kane leaving, and everybody losing their mind, thinking what may or may not happen. So I love it. Stories like this don't happen very, very often. It doesn't change the fact that I think Richarlison obviously has got to take care of some of his issues away from football pitch, and he has to start performing on the pitch. And you know what? Maybe this is the catalyst, because sometimes it can happen. A game like this and being a hero late in such an important win in 3 points, and that story continues. So, I think we all enjoy these stories, even if you're not a Spurs supporter.
Yeah, and it's no surprise that Ange Postecoglou is the way he is at Spurs. He's not changed from when he was in Australia, when he was in Japan. In Scotland, I watched most of his press conferences, and I would urge you, I'm sure there's a link on ESPN FC to the press conference on Friday where he speaks about mental health. And I think it's a great thing for Richarlison to have someone like Ange Postecoglou in his corner, to be able to put an arm around him.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.